guys want to know the reason why 98% of people are never going to get shredded? Why is Jordan eating eggs and mashed potatoes and gravy and salad? Why, Jordan? Why are you doing this? Why? Just to aggravate you guys. That's like literally. But I even mixed a biscuit in here. Off season. You know how I said that I wasn't going to go to 183 pounds? Well, I lied. I am officially 183 pounds today. I'm officially fat. Fat, fluffy Jordan checking in. Who knows? Maybe flat, fluffy Jordan will have some newfound strength today. So tomorrow I'm going to get a cavity, the one cavity that I have in my mouth, filled. So there's a chance that I may not be able to work out after I have that cavity filled. I don't know what that's going to do. I just feel like maybe it's not a good idea. So usually my upper body power day is split between Tuesday and Wednesday. Like everything from bench to overhead press to pen lay rows to curls, barbell curls, you know, tricep press downs, close grip bench, all those things split into 2 days. But we're going to be doing it all today just in case I don't get to lift tomorrow. I'm tired of missing lifts. Like, this past couple months has been bad because I've been sick with the flu, I've been sick with a ocular migraine, I've had 2 colds, I've had a stomach virus, all in the past 2 months. So that's slowed down my progress, gotten me a little bit down in that way. But we're not going to let that happen anymore, guys. We're going to maximize the rest of this bulk, maximize the rest of these gains. You can make it work if you can get in the gym. If you can make the things happen that you want to happen, and you have to make some sacrifices, or you have to move some things around here, or move some things around there, or switch some things around, make it happen, guys. Don't make excuses, make it happen. I'm not sure who started the White Monster pre-workout thing, but like, Monster should really do like a White Monster like fitness edition or something. Like, it could be like White Monster YouTuber edition, like the White Monster YouTuber, and like you could go in the gas station with your camera when you're filming, and then like if you say you're a fitness YouTuber, if you show your YouTube channel, they're just like, alright, the White Monster's $1 for you because you're a fitness YouTuber and you're the reason that this guy sells. So yeah.
Yeah, we're doing this right here. Lock it.
Oh, we got it. 5, 6. Oh! I'm not going to do that.
There you go. Come on. Good. Good. Do double work. Bring that
Just got out of the gym. long, like 2-hour workout, and then like right outside of the gym doors was some people giving away free smoothies. Strawberry banana smoothies. Thank God for the bulk life, because I would have had to pass that up if I was cutting. Giving away free smoothies for Elevation Church, which I already go to, which is also here in the same building on Wednesdays. Cold smoothie, cold weather. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not that cold. Surprisingly, this little guy is only around like 480 to 500 calories. Still, like, thank God for the bulk life. Pun intended, because that was a church that was giving these away. Church I go to. Smoothie King. I don't know if you guys have a Smoothie King where you're from or if it's even a franchise, but this is pretty good for like sub 800 calories. Like, I'm used to the cookout, the cookout smoothies, milkshakes, and so that was why I was thinking that it was like 800 calories. So this woman came out of the gym behind me, and I was like, she was like, how many calories are in these? And I was like, oh, probably about 800. I probably just killed their business. So, serious talk with Jordan here. So, I was just playing some Battlefield 1, which, if you guys don't know, I'm an avid Battlefield 1 player. I used to be an avid Call of Duty player, and now I've became an avid Battlefield 1 player because the last Call of Duty, or, you know, Future Warfare, whatever it's called, I don't like it. I don't like it. I might rent it just to play through the story mode, but going off topic here. Just finished a operations on Battlefield 1, and we went up against a team, and starting out, we were getting our asses kicked, and I was getting really frustrated, and I was just thinking to myself, like, there's no way we're going to beat them. Like, they're absolutely killing us. Like, they are just destroying our team. Like, their team is just way, way better than our team. Like, I every time I came back to life, I died. Like, I kept dying and dying and dying and dying, and we took a defeat on the first round. Now, granted, on operations, basically how it works is you're either the defending team and you're defending your bases, or you're the attacking team and you're attacking the bases. If you're a defending team, I think 5 or 6 different bases you have. And then the attacking team has 3 cavalries of like 250 men. So basically, the attacking team has about 500. They have about 750 men, plus they have 2 blimps to attack you with. So they have a lot of firepower. Now, they were killing us. They took out our first base, and they were just kind of like running towards taking out the second base, and we hadn't even killed their first cavalry of 250 men yet. They were just absolutely annihilating us, and I was like, I was about to just like throw my controller down, throw my game out the window. Like, I'm one of those really competitive, really competitive players. Like, whatever I do, I'm super competitive. It's just part of my nature. I don't like to lose or even feel like I'm trending towards losing. Anyways, still on that first cavalry, trying to kill that first cavalry, and they're getting towards our third base already, and all of a sudden, we start pushing back. We stop dying as much, and I don't know how we did it, but against all odds, against a team that was seemingly much better than us, halfway through getting our asses handed to us, we turned it around and came out with an overwhelming win. Like, we ended up kicking their asses, which was... It seemed like we couldn't do it. It seemed like it was impossible. We should have just gave up. Or it just... I was really frustrated. It was one of those games where I knew we weren't going to win from the beginning, but for the first time ever, we won when I didn't think we were going to win. And that's a great analogy for life. I've been going through a lot. I'm always going through a lot. Entrepreneurship is tough, so you're going to constantly hear me talking about, or I'm not whining, guys, but I'm just talking about like the things that I go through as an entrepreneur. It's a lot. So what I'm trying to say here is you're going to be faced with overwhelming odds, and it's going to feel like the tasks at hand or the things that you have to do to accomplish your goals are just impossible, and they can't happen. And like, you're going to feel like giving up before you've even gotten to the first quarter of the goal. And I'm here to tell you guys, the first quarter, the first half even, is going to feel like you can't get through it sometimes. It's going to feel like you're not going to make it. Like, the odds are against you. Everything is going wrong. The days are shitty. Like, things are not working. You're getting hit with this and that and roadblock here and roadblock there. And your job sucks. And, like, people don't understand what you're doing or why you're doing it. A lot of people don't support you. Some people may be even trying to break you down. And let me tell you guys, when you get past that halfway mark, and you know, like, no matter what happens, like, screw all the other things that are going on, that you're going to get through this, and you actually go and get through it, and, like, get through those overwhelming odds that you didn't think that you'd possibly break through, and you break through those barriers, you break through those boundaries, you open those doors, you bust through those windows, it feels so freaking amazing, guys. It's the best feeling in the world. I promise you. I promise you. Follow through with your goals. Even in the beginning, the first half, they seem super overwhelming. Let me tell you something, guys. I quit my day job at H.H. Craig, where I was making $400 to $500 a week. Granted, that was before taxes. Pretty decent money. So I quit that job at the end of 2015 to work as an entrepreneur out of, my dad's house, a small room up here. I've got my computer set up, my, TV, Xbox, everything. This is kind of everything. Everything is right here. I sit in this room all day. I work with coaching clients. I edit YouTube videos. I film YouTube videos. I go to the gym. I work out. I come home. There was a point last year where I was writing for 100 days straight. Like, I just wrote for 100 days straight and wrote #gains, which is 100,000 words, 400 pages. Book has been mildly successful. I haven't taken a vacation since 2015. I haven't taken a full day off since 2015. And sometimes it doesn't feel worth it. Sometimes I feel like I'm going nowhere, and other times I feel like I'm just growing really, really fast. YouTube is the same way. Publishing books is the same way. That's how life is. Sometimes you're going to feel like giving up at the things that are important to you. Don't. Sometimes you're going to feel like everything is going wrong, and that happens sometimes, guys. That really happens, and if I'm talking to you, hit the thumbs up button. Don't be afraid to hit that little thumbs up button. But yeah, life can really suck sometimes, whether it's your fitness goals, you're trying to get shredded, or trying to build muscle, or relationship, like what's going on with your relationship, or your job, or just a life success type of goal, or a self-development type of goal. But don't give up, guys. Don't give up. And I'm talking to coaching clients here. I'm talking to my subscribers, all of you guys here. I'm even talking to myself here, because things have been like a hardcore bootstrap struggle grind lately. Like, I'm not making the $500 a week that I was making at H.H. Craig in 2015. I'm not even making half of that sometimes. It's a grind. Alright guys, so it's the next day, obviously. Yeah. So I got my cavity filled, and I didn't have to get stabbed in the tooth. I literally had like 5 bad dreams last night that I got stabbed in the tooth and like bled to death and died. Like, I don't know why I was so freaked out about it, but cavity was so minute that they really didn't have to deaden it or anything, because it didn't hurt. It was just a small little tiny little cavity, which is, I feel very blessed that I'm 22 and I've only had 1 cavity in my life. But yeah, that's good. Got a monster here, about to go eat some lunch. Made my mom come with me just in case like they stab me and I passed out or something, because I don't like needles, and when I get stabbed by a needle I pass out a lot of the time. A lot of times things are just not as bad as you think they're going to be. You think something's going to be really, really scary, really, really bad, then you do it and it's not that bad at all. What is this called again?
Lobster bisque.
Lobster bisque?
Mm-hmm.
Smells interesting. It's kind of like tomato soup with like a lobster taste to it. Like that sweet kind of lobster taste. The main meal is steak, avocado. What is this fried thing?
Fried grape cheese.
Fried grape cheese?
Goat.
Fried goat cheese. fried goat cheese, 2 different dressings. Gotta enjoy the bulk for another week or 2. I just want to know the reason why 98% of people are never going to get shredded. Granted, we are talking about the people that like aren't naturally like already shredded or inclined to like easily get shredded if they just try not to binge eat. I'm talking about the people that have to actually work really hard just to get like sub 12% body fat. So the reason that 98% of these people are never going to get shredded is because it's hard. It's really hard. It takes a lot of discipline. It's hard. It's even hard for me. Like getting 10% body fat is not that bad. But when you get to like 8, 6, 5, 4, it's not as easy as people think it is. Some people have to diet down over 8 months just to get that lean, because if they don't, their body will just shut down at like 8%, 9% body fat, and it won't want to get any leaner. You'll just kind of stagnate out if you do it too fast. You'll just end up losing muscle before you lose the fat. So not everybody has the discipline to lose 20 pounds of body fat over 8 months to get from like 13% body fat down to like 5 or 6. It's really difficult, guys. Here's the thing, guys. While 98% of people won't get to that sub 7% body fat range, you can. You can do it. You just need to be really disciplined. When you get sub 8% body fat, you can't go out to eat as much. You can't play around as much. You have to be super accurate if you're counting macros. If you're on a meal plan, you have to stick strategically to that meal plan and not go off of it. To get to that really low body fat level, you are going to sacrifice a lot. You are going to be irritable. You are going to feel like shit. You are going to want to quit at times. You are going to wonder why you're doing it. You're also going to sacrifice a lot of variety in your foods. You're not going to be able to get shredded eating donuts. Yes, you can eat a donut here and there, but if you're like 6-7% body fat and you're eating donuts, you're going to feel really bad, like much more shitty than you need to feel. So you're going to have to sacrifice food choices, food variety. You're going to have to sacrifice going out with friends a lot of the time because you're just going to be getting too much fat in those meals when you go out to eat. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot. It's going to take away a little bit of balance from your life. Like, getting shredded takes away balance from your life. I'm not trying to say it's a terrible thing to do, but getting absolutely shredded, a lot of people say they want to do it all the time. A lot of people say that I'm shredded all the time, and I've only been like really absolutely shredded like maybe once in my life. I plan on getting pretty lean on this 90-day summer shredding cut. I'm not gonna get like bodybuilding stage lean. I'll probably get like men's physique stage lean or just shy of that, but that's only around 7 to 8% body fat that I'm gonna get to. I might dip close to 6 to 7, but it's gonna be a very kind of close thing between 6 to 8% body fat. I'm not gonna get like absolutely disgustingly shredded to the point where my glutes are strided and like I just have no body fat anywhere. I just want to get to a point where I'm lean right up here, my arms are lean, my abs are lean, my back is lean, my quads are lean, calves are lean, hamstrings lean a little bit. I don't want to get to the point where I'm just absolutely strided everywhere and like there's no body fat anywhere. I don't really even think that looks that great unless you're gonna go on a bodybuilding stage and like really try to get a pro card. So what can we take from this video, guys? If you want to get shredded, just know what you're gonna have to put yourself through. Know that you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Know that you might lose a little bit of balance in your life. Know that you're going to be very irritable a lot of the time. Know that your workouts are going to lose performance sometimes. Know that some days are just gonna really suck. So know that you're going to feel more lethargic sometimes, but it's all for the same reason of getting to that point that you might not have thought that you could get to. You're accomplishing a goal. You're doing something that is really, really, really hard for your body to do, that your body's gonna fight you against. And it's a big accomplishment to get shredded. So I'm not decrediting getting shredded or saying that you shouldn't get shredded. I'm just saying that most people that have a tough time getting shredded, like myself, fail and give up and they don't do it. And it's because of how insanely hard it is. It's getting shredded, it's hard. It's really hard, guys, but you can do it. You really, really can do it. It really, really helps to have a coach or a trainer or something along that lines, like a second group of eyeballs on you, someone that can help you, just because I've even had a coach, guys, and although I coach people, I was coached at one point by Team 3DMJ Jeff Albert. I think it's really, really important if you want to get really, really shredded and you have the money to actually have a coach. Most online coaches aren't that expensive. They range anywhere from about $100 to, on the high end, $200 a month. I myself am around $100 a month, so I'm not trying to get you at all to hire me as an online coach, but what I'm saying is when you get really, really lean, when you get sub 10% body fat, you might make stupid choices sometimes, or you might like sneak in 10 extra grams of fat, and like once you start to kind of play around with that, once you start to kind of like fall off a little bit, you're pretty much done. If you have a coach holding you accountable, you're most likely not going to do that, or it's going to be a lot easier to stay on track with someone holding you accountable and telling you, okay, you're feeling a little bit crappy, all right, go ahead and have a 50 carb increase refeed day on this Sunday. If not, go ahead and fight through, and this week you should really fight. This next week is going to be kind of a chill week because you've achieved some goals. A lot of the times, if you're just kind of working with yourself, you're just going to be fire, like grind, and you're like not going to take a break until you want to give up. So yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this entire video. I know it was a more long video, but this is something that I kind of wanted to talk about, and I didn't want to wait until the next video to talk about it. So yeah, all love, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. I hope this was a good video for you. Bye.